Hello, Scorpio. Last, but certainly not least, okay? I am a fellow Scorpio. This is going to be your month of June, okay? This month, the entire month, we've got a spread here just in case you get a little lost. Here, I'll put these right here. This is your do's and don'ts. I've got a little special add-ons, so just kind of go with it, all right? I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, and if you like the way I do this reading, please let me know by putting that thumbs up, okay? All right, y'all. If I didn't say, I am Eminem. Thank you guys so much for being here, okay? All right, y'all. So, this is the block, okay? What is going to keep you guys from being your high self, okay? We have the failure card, okay? It says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. All right, so you're feeling like a failure, and like this is like what's keeping you behind, okay? Keeping you blocked from moving forward with something here. Just because you may fail at something the first time doesn't mean you're going to the second time, but if you do, it's okay. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. What matters is that you don't give up, okay? Now, let's start here with work. We have your overall energy for the month of June. Treat yourself to whatever you want. So, I definitely get with this that you're back on board. You're you know what Spirit just said? Spirit said you're getting healthy. And I know that may not have a lot to do with work for some people, but for myself, it definitely does, because I know when I don't feel well, I can't work, right? So you are definitely getting yourself back together, and I feel like Spirit is saying, you know what? You deserve that special dinner. Go get it, okay? Because you're working hard. Now, your home life. We have to stop complaining, alright? So, there may be some bitching and complaining at home in your home life. I seen the 3 X's here, maybe 3 evidence or 3 people or 3 sources or something. And it's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da is what I'm hearing. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't a bad energy, okay? This is normal, really. It's normal. All right. Now, because look here. We go from that to the family. The overall energy for family. Sometimes I need help. And look how Mama Bird comes over to help. You see what I'm saying? So, the month of June, I am seeing that either you're helping somebody, maybe you're helping your babies, okay? Or your mama's helping you, or some kind of nurturing, motherly energy, okay? But regardless, in your family life, family is going to be helping one another in June, okay? Now, we have love. And of course, we get the turn your tongue 7 times in your own mouth before speaking. So, you're going to want to bitch and fuss and cuss probably with somebody that might be interested with a relationship with you. If you're married, this is certainly talking about your husband or wife, okay? You guys, make sure you remember to watch your words, okay? They hold a lot of power. Okay? Once we speak it, we can't take it back. Now, money. What if you could send your problems away today? This is interesting with money. So, are you winning the lottery? Are you getting inheritance? Is somebody gifting you some money? Something about money is coming to you as in an envelope, okay? And I definitely, oh man, look at the strings attached. Ooh, Spirit just said, be careful for the strings attached, okay? Now, your main focus, Scorpio, for the month of June here Well, hopefully you can see this card. Alright, so we've got this Page of Swords, okay? You're inspired. That's for sure, okay? You see how he's waiting around? So patience is really needed this month. I feel like some kind of delayed news here. Don't get drawn into arguments because this person can get triggered easily. You could be really, maybe you're taking night classes or some kind of classes here. Definitely furthering your education or your knowledge on something. That is your focus. You are determined to learn something. Now, we have the main character in your life in June. We have the King of Pentacles. So, this is potential Earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. He seems so calm in this picture. Okay. He's whoever this is, and listen, this is the main character in your life. Okay, in June. He could be a businessman. He could be wealthy. I'm saying. He's not very much of a risk taker. All right. He likes to be stable. He's very loyal, faithful, dependable, supportive. He works hard, and he's worked hard his whole life, I feel, okay? But I feel like he is going to be there for you and be a big part of your life in June, all right? Now, this is the biggest challenge of the month, okay? Of course it would be. Of course it would be. Here is the Two of Cups. Man, that looks like a Kid Rock, doesn't it? It's funny because of the Two of Cups being, this is the biggest challenge you have in June, or the biggest conflict, okay? The Two of Cups is a partnership between somebody. Now, this doesn't have to be about love. Doesn't. Okay, you take it where it fits. This could definitely be about a new work contract or something, okay? But I really feel for the majority of y'all, this is pertaining to love. It's probably, I think it's 60-40, okay? But either way, listen, y'all. This is lack of harmony, lack of mutual understanding, okay? Miscommunications here. They're very disconnected. They're not being transparent at all. Very frustrated and disappointed. And I feel a lot of control issues with this being in your challenge, okay? Somebody or both of you will have to compromise. Excuse me, y'all. Now, something hidden from you that you don't see coming, Scorpio. We have the Four of Swords, okay? So, the Four of Swords is rest. Alright? It's also a halt or a stop or a pause. It could be the end. It could be a death, okay? But obviously we don't see that. I'm just saying, okay? Look how she's sitting on that book, okay? I definitely am getting that you are, what you don't see coming is that you are finding your space again. You're getting grounded. You may be going through some tough times, but your faith is at an all-time high, okay? you really been needing this in this solitude here and reflective work, okay? Look how all the the psychedelics and stuff. So for the ones that are trying to level up their spirituality, you most definitely probably will, and you don't even see it coming yet. Okay? Now, we have advice from Spirit, okay? The Six of Cups. I know a lot of people's like, oh, that's returning to the past. However, it damn well is right here, because, look, it's her, okay? So whose past is she returning to? Hers, her own. So, Scorpio, you are returning to your past. You are, look, you're giving yourself a flower. You are going to do a lot of inner healing, okay? And that's what Spirit is telling you to. Spirit is saying, hey, give yourself a gift. Offer your younger self, your innocent self, a flower, okay? Do journaling or either meditation and set the intentions on having a conversation and channeling your inner child, okay? Your youngest self is what Spirit is telling you to. Now, let's see how your sex life is for June. Scorpio. Okay, well, we have the Ten of Wands. That's a lot of wands. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So, clearly, this is somebody being charitable here, right? But somebody's really burdened. Got a lot on them, stressing. But this is coming, like this has to do with sex. So, maybe, I mean, you're not having pity sex, are you? That's what it kind of looks like. It's like, oh, he's having a bad day. Here, let's go be charitable. That's what it looks like, I swanny. Or maybe somebody's being charitable, throwing you some D. I don't know, okay? Either way, somebody's being charitable with sex. Alright. Now, some random energies showing up for you. Missing signs from your spirit guides. Unhealthy habits. Love is in the air. Holding back. Releasing. And career change. Alright, my predictions. Unexpected travel. Issues with a partner. Somebody's getting a new boyfriend. Awareness and your intuition glowing up. Getting stronger. Leveling up. You're going to a social gathering. You're going to have issues with someone. Whoops, and I just knocked that down. Education, studies, classes. New car or new truck. What hits the floor goes through the door. Alright, so use caution of accidents for the next 7 days. Okay, Scorpio? Alright, your do's and your don'ts. Do check your car maintenance. Do make your bed. Do forgive someone. But don't overdo your studies. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't burn out. Okay? Alright, y'all, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know in the comments, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye.